Welcome to Targeted Probe and Educate, Medical Review Strategy, Part 2. Now that you have been informed that you have been selected for a Targeted Probe and Educate review, it's important to discuss what to expect next. The objective of today's video is to discuss what happens once you have been notified that you are selected for Targeted Probe and Educate, or TPE. We will discuss the importance of the initial notification letter and responding to additional documentation requests, also known as ADRs. A big part of the TPE process is education, and we will discuss how and when the education is provided and how you can communicate with the medical review department. In addition, it is important to understand your appeal rights and keep in mind that any appeal is subject to timely filing rules. Does this pink envelope look familiar to you? Perhaps the same type of envelope has found its way to your desk. If you have received a pink envelope like this, there is a good chance you have been selected for Targeted Probe and Educate. Inside this bright pink envelope, you will find your initial notification letter. This letter is extremely important. Your notification letter will explain that a prepayment review has been initiated in order to probe a sample of your claims. The letter goes on to inform you that you will be notified with an additional documentation request, or ADR letter, on each claim selected for review. The probe will normally include approximately 20 to 40 claims. At this time, it is important to make sure steps are in place so that the appropriate staff members will receive and respond to these requests. These requests must be answered in a timely manner. Maybe you have already received these letters asking for documentation. You have gathered all the relevant information and have responded timely. And now you are wondering, what do I do next? Once you have responded to the additional documentation requests, our medical review team begins the review process. You may start to receive remittances as these claims are reviewed. At this point, you may be interested in how you can get more information and feedback on what happened with the reviewed claims. This is where we go back to that very important notification letter, the letter you initially received inside that bright pink envelope. The notification letter you received in that pink envelope holds the key to communicating with our medical review department. One of the goals of the TPE process is to place an emphasis on education and assistance in correcting claims errors. Once the review is complete, you will receive a formal results letter and a spreadsheet outlining the details of the review. In addition, the results letter will instruct you to contact the medical review team to set up an educational meeting to discuss those results. If you want more information before the results letter comes to you, please don't hesitate to contact the medical review department. We are happy to provide education before the formal results letter is mailed. You can be proactive and reach out to the medical review staff at any time during the Targeted Probe and Education process to discuss your case. When you receive your notification letter, in one of the last paragraphs, you will notice there is a section requesting that you email the medical review department with your contact information. We ask you to do this early in the TPE process so that when it is time to arrange an educational session, we know who to reach out to. You can use the same email address to communicate with the medical review staff at any time during the process. These group email boxes are monitored daily, and a staff member will respond to arrange a time to discuss your questions, concerns, or schedule a more formal one-on-one session to go over the review results. Time is ticking. It is important to know that if you disagree with the findings on your remittance, you do not have to wait to speak to someone in the medical review department, nor do you have to wait for your more formal results letter before submitting an appeal. The appeals process has specific timeframes which must be adhered to. There are no opportunities for extensions. Therefore, it is very important that you submit the appeal timely and understand that there is no need to wait for your results letter or to speak to the medical review staff before deciding to submit an appeal. The TPE educational session does not serve as an appeal forum. You should appeal any claim you disagree with as soon as possible. Information on the appeals process, including timeframes and filing guidelines, is available on our website at www.ngsmedicare.com. A few reminders for those who are selected for TPE. Make sure you save your notification letter. This is the letter in the bright pink envelope. Remember, it's within this letter that we give you the email address to communicate with the medical review department, as well as details concerning the initiation of the review. Make sure you are responding to the additional documentation requests. A delay in responding can cause the claim to deny, increasing your overall error rate for your review. If you disagree with the outcome of any of the reviewed claims, be sure to submit a timely appeal. And most importantly, take advantage of the educational sessions to discuss the details of your review with a staff member of the medical review staff. Stay tuned to the National Government Services YouTube channel for more educational opportunities designed for you.